the attendance part. So I've logged in as an academics, and this is the dashboard. So I'll navigate to the attendance menu, and then in the attendance we have 3 tabs. We have the view attendance, mark attendance, and attendance sheets. So for attendance, we basically have about we have 2 options for marking attendance. So these are the options. Option A or option 1, we can use a tablet gadget with internet access to mark attendance while moving class by class. If a class can have their own, that is the best option. And then you enter data directly into the system. So if you have a tablet with internet access, you can keep moving class by class as you mark the attendance. Then option B, we can print attendance sheets, and then we give them to class monitors, and these class monitors mark the attendances for the different classes. And then the data, later the admin can enter the data into the system. The advantage with this one, you can have a reference of the attendance on papers. It can be advantageous at some point. So we are going to start with, I'm going to start by showing you how to work with option B, which is the attendance sheets. So if you want to print the attendance sheets, you come to this tab here, attendance sheets. And then the first option is to choose a class. So I'm going to choose a class, for example, let me choose senior 2A. And then you choose a date, which date you want to print for. So I'm going to print for 21st of March, which is, I think is today. And then I choose get attendance sheet. So this is the attendance sheet, and we have several options for printing them out. We have the option of export as PDF. You can export it as Excel or print it using a printer. If the printer is connected directly to your computer, you can just choose print. You can also save as PDF using this method. So let me start with this one. So these are the students, and I'm going to print this attendance sheet for this class. So I'll start with export as PDF. When I click here, it will ask me where I want to save this attendance sheet. So I'm going to choose a location where I want to save this work, and let me create a folder, and I call it attendance. And then I'll open it and make sure this attendance sheet for senior 2A 2025 March 20th is saved here. So I'll click on save, and then when I open this file, you can see that it has a list. It has the school header, and then the heading, and the place where you can print, you can mark the attendance for. So you can choose the status. We have 3 statuses. A person can be absent, a person can be present, I'm forgetting the other option. But if someone is absent, that's when you put a reason. For example, if someone was sick, if you put absent, you may put sick if that person was sick. If there is no reason, you can leave it blank. And then this is you can print this out, and then you give it to the class monitors or the responsible people, and then they mark attendances for the different classes. So you print, you can print out for all the classes that you need to mark attendance for. Then this other option for exporters, Excel, when I click here, it will still ask me where to save, and it is still saving in my folder for attendance. So I'll just say save, and then when I try to open this one also, It will open in Excel, and then you can see my Excel file with the names of the students, their gender, the attendance status, and the place for reason. So whichever is easier for you is what you use. If Excel is easier for you, you can use Excel. I'll close this for now. Then the third option, I said you can print. You can as well save as PDF. Just click here, and then this dialog will open up. Let me try to make it slightly bigger. So this dialog also has okay, the school badge is not showing clearly. Let me cancel this, and then you can right click and choose print again so that it shows properly. So I think you can see it. And now the difference with this one, it has columns. So it has columns where you can see these columns clearly. It also has the footers and the headers, which you can disable or enable from here. When you go to more settings, you can choose the paper size. These normal papers where you print from are called A4, so I can choose A4, which is the paper size we usually print on. And if I want to remove these headers or these words up here, I can choose to remove headers and footers, so you will not see those small words that were there. Page 1 out of 2, and it is giving more room for more content. I think you can, if the image is not showing, make sure this option is enabled. If you don't enable background graphics, you will not see the school logo. Okay, it is showing for me, but in most cases it usually fails to show. I think that's all. The rest, the margins, you can use minimum margins. You can use 1 page per sheet, and these other settings are okay. So I have a printer connected to my computer, so I can choose print, and then I print from that computer. You can also choose to save as PDF. So when I choose save as PDF, I can save this work as PDF. I click save, and then I choose where I want to save. The problem here, it doesn't save with the class name and the date, but you can give it a name, maybe S2A, and then the date, maybe 21st, and okay, I'll just put today is 21st March 2025, and then I save it. So after saving, I can close this, and when I go to my folder, when my folder is right here, where is it? Can't see it. Just open it afresh. So when it opens, I can see this file here, and when I open it up, you can see that this is the attendance sheet. You can save it as PDF and print later, or if the printer is not connected to your computer. So it gives the same results, but with these lines here, the columns. So you can choose whichever option is better for you. So that is how we print the mark sheets. And then if you want to mark attendance, you come to mark attendance here. You do the same thing. You select the class. For example, I'll select prep, and then I choose the date, which is 21st, and then I say fetch students. So when the students come, I choose, I look at the name of the students, Alfonso, Rodolphe, Andrea. Then I choose either present, absent, or late. So if I choose present, this field will remain, it will remain what? inactive, because if someone is present, there is no reason. So by default, all students are present. So if all the students are present, you just need to do nothing. You just come down here and say save attendance. But I'm also going to show you, for example, if someone is absent, you just come here and choose absent. And if there is a reason, you can put some reason, maybe sick. You get it? And then after that, you choose save attendance. So I'm going to use this data, but I will delete it later on. I'm going to click here save, or let me choose some other person as late, the second person. I can choose this one as absent. Maybe this one was also sick. Then I'll try to save this attendance, and after saving it will show you a success message. Then when I go to view attendance, this class was prep. I go to view attendance here, I choose prep, and I choose this date, and I say view attendance. So I can see people were present, and those that were absent are here, and the reason is there. So you can see this one was late. And if you need to print this attendance report, you can export it as PDF, export it as Excel, or print it out. Let me show you when I export it as Excel. This is attendance of that ID. Let me open it from here. So you can see the student names, the status, and the reasons here. So those who have no reasons, you can see that there is a dash or a hyphen. So that is how attendance is handled, or that is how it can be handled using this system. So I think that is enough. That is all for now. Next time I'll take you through, I'm going to create a video to take you through the timetables. Bye for now.